I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids. I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. So I think that keeping my body in shape, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I think that'll also help me too while I'm going through this whole body and life changing stuff.
It started with a whisper, barely loud enough to break through the usual gossip noise. Rumors that boxing's Queen Claressa Shields and Brooklyn rapper Papoose were more than friends began swarming social media. At first, people shrugged. Just another rumor, they said. But the shockwaves grew until Papoose himself stepped into the spotlight and confirmed, without filter, Claressa is the mother of his child. That moment changed everything. Today, you're hearing it straight from me. Papoose publicly confirmed that Claressa Shields is his baby mama. And Remy Ma? She snapped. She snapped so hard she threw lines like, "You humiliated me," into the internet ether, and the fallout has been wild. This is the story of love, betrayal, power plays, and public humiliation, all unfolding in recent months. Imagine the scene. Papoose, known for his loyalty, his long marriage to Remy Ma, the couple who held up black love as an ideal. Then Claressa Shields enters the picture. Undefeated, powerful, driven, a three-time Olympic champion, undisputed heavyweight champion, a legend in the making. Suddenly, they're together. Social media explorers found clips of them together, Papoose supporting her at fights. Rumbling started. Is she pregnant? That's when Claressa shut it down with laughter, insisting she'd just eaten. No baby bump, no drama, just speculation. But quiet denial couldn't stop what was coming. Papoose's divorce filing in May 2025 changed the narrative. He accused Remy of infidelity, of multiple affairs, and named specific people. That odyssey revealed a man who said he was tired, who had asked for divorce over and over. He finally filed, and only then did he confirm the Claressa pregnancy beneath the storm of a split. The shock of it all shook the social media earth. Fans who once celebrated him with Remy now reeled. Claressa, in her corner, stayed calm. But the world had its fuel. Remy, furious, leaked what she said were private messages between Claressa and Papoose. Screenshots showing her calling him out, saying things like, "You need to take accountability. You're the one who is married." That message went viral. When Remy blasted it all, "You're a dummy," she wrote. "He fell asleep on the phone with her in my house. She tried to humiliate me daily." She called Claressa a narcissist, accused her of fake stories, demanded Papoose do something, while she claimed he told her to stay quiet. Her anger was public, raw. Claressa fought back, not softly. She replied with shade in her Instagram stories. How a woman with 2 boyfriends gets mad at a man who has a girlfriend? Why tag me if I'm not the only one? Some Reddit users piled on. Remy couldn't take this person seriously. She didn't even know who Shields was until Remy gave her relevance. Let that sink in. A boxer who would become the greatest woman of all time, who's got Olympic golds and world titles, was being dragged into a marriage scandal with one of hip-hop's most respected figures. And Remy Ma, the woman behind so many hits, dropped messages that changed the narrative overnight. She sold the story herself straight to her feed. Then Claressa calmed the storm again, stating, "If I was pregnant, I'd say so. I'm not pregnant. When we plan, y'all get first notice." She firmly denied baby rumors from earlier in 2025. She also said motherhood is in the cards for 2026, when her boxing schedule permits. But none of that changes the bombshell. Papoose put it out in the open that Claressa was carrying his child. That statement, that confirmation, shattered a carefully crafted image of loyalty and love. The fans? They erupted. Some took Remy's side, loyal to their ride or die. Others championed Claressa, her athletic achievements, her confidence, refusing to bow to social media pressure. Still others sided with Papoose, saying he held it down for years while Remy was incarcerated, defending him as he quietly moved on. Reddit lit up with arguments. Men never get a pass, but women often don't give accountability. And voices said tragedies. Poster child for black love, now just messy breakup. The emotional weight skyrocketed. Remy's PTSD of betrayal sparked lines like, "You humiliated me," painting Claressa as the villain in what was once a power couple story. Claressa answered with a kind of composed resilience only world-class athletes possess, but still tossed shade that cut deep. Papoose sat in the middle, revealing facts about Remy's alleged cheating with named individuals, declaring he repeatedly tried to divorce her. It became crystal clear. There was history, deep, messy, and undeniable. Papoose hadn't just stumbled into Claressa Shields' life. He stood beside her in silence long before the cameras caught on. He loved her, respected her, and stayed loyal through the shadow years. But loyalty doesn't always lead to forever. That chapter, the one people thought was sealed with Remy Ma, was already cracked, maybe even over before it looked broken. By the time summer hit, the narrative had flipped entirely. Claressa wasn't hiding anymore. After defending her undisputed heavyweight title, she revealed a bold new tattoo. Papoose, inked across her chest. Not small, not subtle.
Permanent. Loud.
A stamp of love and loyalty in reverse. The internet exploded. People didn't know whether to cheer or choke. This wasn't just about boxing now. This was personal, public, and permanent. Then she dropped another bomb. Baby plans. 2026. "We've talked about it," she said in a live stream. "He's my piece." And just like that, what began as whispers of betrayal transformed into a headline-hungry plot twist. A new baby. A new legacy. A new version of love, still under scrutiny, still triggering timelines. Now, imagine being a Remy Ma fan. Someone who rocked with her from conceited to all the way up. Someone who watched her and Papoose's relationship unfold on reality TV. The ride or die, the prison visits, the loyalty sermons. To them, Remy wasn't just a rapper. She was the blueprint for standing by your man through hell and back.
And now,
that blueprint feels burned. Flip the lens. For boxing fans, Claressa was untouchable. The GWAT. Focused.
disciplined.
Drama-free. But now she's stepping into a different kind of ring. A ring full of headlines, leaked texts, shady captions, and side eyes. She didn't hide. She controlled the narrative, dropped clues with precision, and made sure her version hit first. That's power. So what does this say about celebrity image, loyalty, and the myth of the perfect love story? It says that behind every PR smile is a silence full of chaos. It says even the strongest marriages can fracture in silence. And it says that in 2025, no scandal stays in the dark. Everyone has receipts. Everyone crafts a narrative. And most importantly, everyone watches. In the end, nothing is ever just black and white, especially in a world where every move is watched, recorded, reposted, and dissected. Papoose's image, once celebrated for unwavering loyalty, is now unraveling in real time. That black love crown?
Slipping.
Fans who once praised his devotion are now asking questions he refuses to answer. Silence is no longer noble, it's suspicious. Remy Ma's brand, forged through pain, survival, and bars that cut deep, is now walking a tightrope. The same authenticity that made people root for her is now tangled in oversharing, cryptic posts, and emotional interviews. People are split. Is she heartbroken or just playing into the drama? Then there's Claressa Shields, undeniably the GWAT in the ring. But outside, she's writing a new playbook. One where she's not just the champion, but the headline. The one making bold moves, unapologetically. Tattooing his name on her chest. Hinting at motherhood. Owning the narrative before anyone else could spin it. Her strength is no longer limited to a pair of gloves. It's in her voice, her choices, her control of the spotlight. So now the million-dollar question. What's next? Will Remy finally file those divorce papers and reclaim her narrative in court, not just on camera? Will Claressa go full throttle, confirm the pregnancy, drop a teaser for a documentary, and let the world into her side of the story? And what about Papoose? Will he stay silent, or drop a track laced with subliminals, defending himself through bars instead of press? The diss tracks? Very possible. The reality TV offers? Already rumored. Social media? On fire and not cooling down anytime soon. Memes, reactions, loyalty polls, it's all happening. It's a circus, but one where everyone wants front row seats. Here's the harsh truth. Power couples aren't untouchable anymore. Celebrity loyalty is fragile. When private pain becomes public content, the rules change. The moment one truth slips out, like a pregnancy confirmation, it's not just news. It's gasoline on a fire. Fans split. Sides form. Reputations get rewritten in real time. That's the shock. That's the mess. That's the spectacle we're witnessing. And like it or not, you were here for all of it. Watching. Reacting.
Sharing.
Because in 2025, love, fame, and fallout, they don't happen in silence. They happen on your screen.